Spring, a season of meetings and farewells. New encounters begin, and a fresh chapter of life is about to start. But not for me, someone who's already been working for a few years.
Oni-chan, take this one to the back too. And then...
Okay, just calm down a bit. I'm Yusuke Oshima, 29 years old, a doctor at Scato General Hospital. The one who moved in with me today is my younger sister Mika, 18. She's starting nursing school at a private university, and from this spring on, she'll be living with me.
Finally done! Thanks, Oni-chan.
Good job. How about we grab some dinner? It took us 3 hours to finish the move. We're a pretty close pair of siblings, but that's not the only reason we're now living together.
Sorry, Mika. We just can't afford to let you live alone.
If I had earned a bit more, neither you nor Yusuke would have to go through this. We didn't grow up in a wealthy household. Mika planned to attend university with a scholarship, but the commute from home was too far, and living alone was financially impossible. So our parents kept apologizing to her.
It's okay. I'm grateful to you both for raising me. That's why I'm going to become a great nurse and repay you.
I'll take care of Mika's living expenses. I make enough now. And I'll keep sending the allowance too, like always.
Thanks, Yusuke. Thank you, Mika.
Don't push yourself with the allowance, okay? Living together is gonna come with some expenses.
Oni-chan, I'm sorry. Is it really okay for me to stay here? I'm not a bother.
She suddenly asked me that. She acts cheerful around family, but deep down, she's quiet and shy. Of course you're not a bother. I was actually looking forward to living with you. Let's study hard so you can give mom and dad something to be proud of. Become an amazing nurse.
Yeah, I'll do my best, but... I'm just a little worried I won't make any friends. I'm not good at that stuff. People probably think I'm gloomy or boring or something, and I can't help but overthink it.
That's not true. You're my wonderful little sister, and a kind, thoughtful girl. You'll be fine. Mika doesn't have a big circle of friends, but she's always been caring and well-liked in our hometown. Seeing that hint of hope in her eyes, I silently wished for her to have a fun college life.
Look at this! I made a friend!
This happened a little after her entrance ceremony. We were eating out at one of my favorite spots when Mika excitedly showed me her phone.
That's my friend, Mai Ikeda. She's super flashy, but really sweet too. Cute, right? I even talk to her about you all the time.
Wait, what do you mean talk about me?
Oh, you know, like how you used to play magical girl with me when I was little?
I'll protect your heart with the power of miracles! Miracle power makeup! That's totally a black mark in my history!
Not at all! You were super cool, Purin, Yusuke.
Gah, stop it already!
Don't worry. I've also talked about how cool you are.
You better not be lying. I might meet her someday, so don't give her the impression I'm some weird brother. Still flustered, I glanced at Mika's phone. Huh? Hey, is she a friend too? That girl in the back with the soft, fluffy hairstyle. She kind of looks like she's glaring at you and Mai.
Oh, that's Anna Higashi. She's in the same program as us. Our university has an attached high school, right? She's an internal student from there. She's always with her high school friends, so we don't talk much. Me and Mai are both external students. Though I guess she and Mai did talk a bit right after we started. Anna's super stylish, so maybe they just clicked. I doubt I'd ever get close to her. We're too different. But I've got Mai by my side, and that's more than enough.
Yeah, that's good. It stuck with me a bit, but seeing Mika's genuine smile, I figured it probably wasn't anything urgent. About a month later, on a random weekday. Huh? Mika, don't you have class today? I was out running errands that morning, and when I came back, I found Mika sulking.
My professor got sick, so the afternoon lecture was cancelled. I came home early.
I see. Well, guess that means you can relax today.
Yeah.
She's been down lately. Something happened at school?
It's nothing.
She hadn't seemed herself these past few days. I had asked her about it a few times, but I always got the same answer. It had been a while since I had seen her like this. Back in elementary school, she used to get like this too. She told me later it was because some classmates had teased her for being gloomy. Mika, are you okay?
Yeah?
Back then, I was still a university student living at home, but I kept checking in on her, worried. Hey, Mika! Just like back then, I looked her straight in the eye. Even if she wouldn't meet my gaze, it didn't matter. I'm not gonna force you to talk about it. Everyone has things they don't want to share. I get that. But still, I'm your big brother, Mika. So no matter what happens, I'm always on your side. If there's ever anything you want to talk about, you can come to me anytime. No matter where you are, I'll come running to you.
Okay.
I never did get her to tell me what was bothering her. But once I saw that Mika had calmed down a bit, I stopped by a local coffee shop. She really likes the sandwiches here, so I figured I'd bring some home. While I was waiting for the takeout order to be ready,
Here you go. A present.
a loud voice suddenly rang out behind me, and I instinctively turned around. That voice, I recognize her. Wasn't that Higashi-san?
What? This perfume is so expensive. Are you sure? Totally, because...
Huh? A few days later, on another day off, I decided to go pick Mika up from campus. We hadn't made plans, but I just couldn't sit still. I was too worried about her. It cost a pretty penny, but I'm glad I went with this car. It just so happened that I was looking to replace mine right around Mika's college entrance. And since she gets carsick easily, I bought something with a really smooth ride. If she scolds me for overdoing it, I'll keep my nose out of things from now on. I arrived near the front gate right on time, but then... Wait, is that... 4 girls were in what looked like a heated argument, and one of them was Mika. The others were her friend, Mai, Higashi, and the woman who had been with Higashi at the coffee shop. It didn't look like a calm situation. I quietly got out of the car and walked over to them.
Oni-chan? Huh? Wait, isn't this gloomy girl supposed to be poor? Why does her brother have a luxury car?
Sorry, Mika. I kinda just showed up. Is this a bad time?
No, I was just surprised. But I'm happy. Thanks for coming.
Relieved by Mika's words, I turned, only to hear a syrupy cat-like voice directed at me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anna Higashi, a friend of Mika-chan's. You came to pick her up today?
That's right.
Wow. What a sweet big brother. If you're free sometime, we could totally grab some tea together. Maybe with Mika too.
Ugh, so obvious. As she glanced repeatedly at the car behind me, all I felt toward Higashi was disgust.
Come on, why not? I'm sure Oshima-san would say yes too. Right, Oshima-san? Hey, knock it off! Can't you tell Mika doesn't want that? Excuse me? Mika and I are friends, okay? You don't have to freak out just because I touched her arm. Friends? You barely even reply when she talks to you. That's not true. Oh, Nissan, I really am Mika's friend.
You can drop the act. I know what you're really like.
What do you mean, really like?
Actually, I saw you a few days ago. That day, I overheard them saying,
This money's from my dad. $200 perfume? Who cares, right? As expected from the daughter of the hospital director. Thanks. Daddy doesn't know a thing about me. I just tell him something random and he gives me cash. Easy.
No way.
Anyway, what's Mai's deal? Why is she siding with that poor girl, Mika? I'm trying to be nice to her and she just blows me off. You said that before. Like, come on. Who chooses some poor gloomy girl over me? It's unbelievable, right? I heard Mika's pouch is a hand-me-down from her mom. Gross, right? I never used something like that. She should just buy a new one. Oh, wait. She's poor, so she can't. Mai acts like she's all fashionable, but hanging out with someone like that? Total cringe. Oh, that reminds me. So, like, I actually got some juicy info on Mai. Heard it from a friend from middle school, and...
These two. Just you wait. Not wanting to cause a scene in the shop, I took the takeout sandwiches and quickly left the coffee place.
What? You were eavesdropping? That's so creepy. Seriously? You listened to our private conversation and then blabbed? That's slow.
Yeah, no. You were shouting in public, in a cafe near the campus. It was hard not to hear you. Honestly, I thought you were out of your minds.
What did you say? Stop it! Oni-chan didn't do anything wrong. Can the gloomy, poor girl not butt in?
Mika trembled as she tried to speak up. That's when I felt the need to step in for her. But before I could, she suddenly lifted her head with a sharp glare.
It's true I grew up poor. I can't afford to buy a new pouch. But Mai-chan said, it's sweet how you treasure something your mom gave you. And that kindness meant everything to me. But you two, just because she was kind to me, all you did was insult her. If you have a problem with me, then take it up with me. Just stop hurting Mai-chan already. Mika.
So that's why she had been so down lately. It wasn't because of what they said about her. It was because someone she cared about had been hurt, and she had been suffering in silence all this time.
I was fine no matter what you said to me. It wasn't worth reacting to. But when you hurt my best friend Mika, that's a different story. People like you who judge others based on one tiny part of who they are. Even if you begged me to be your friend, I never accept. Don't ever come near us again. Huh, that's my line. I don't need some cheesy, beautiful friendship anyway. Thanks. I was considering being nice to you if you dropped Oshima, but wow, you're a joke. Thought we might get along, but I guess I was wrong. What a letdown. Don't ever come near us again, you lame loser. Gladly. Good riddance.
Higashi and her friend turned to leave, but I wasn't finished. Higashi-san, you said something interesting the other day. That you lied to your dad, the department director, to get money out of him.
Yeah, so? My daddy's super rich and totally adores me. All I have to do is say I'm going study with some upperclassmen or join a drinking party. And he believes every word. Whenever I need money, I just call him. Life's great. So true. Anna's dad is the best.
Thanks for sharing. I recorded that whole conversation just now. I'll make sure your dad hears it. Didn't think you'd be so loose-lipped, honestly.
Huh? Were you even listening? My daddy is the department director. That means big shot. Someone like you, some poor nobody, has no chance of even talking to him. I bet that fancy car was way out of your budget, huh?
As if to laugh off everything I had said, Higashi sneered. But then... Scotto General Hospital, Gastroenterology Department, Director Toshihide Higashi.
What?
Her face instantly turned pale at my words. I work at Scotto General Hospital as a physician in gastroenterology. which means I'm directly under Director Higashi.
Oh, wait! Please, just forget what you heard, okay? I mean, nursing school costs a lot, you know? So please, just this once!
Can't do that. I already mentioned the coffee shop conversation to Director Higashi yesterday. He had been suspicious for a while now. He said he had been giving you money, trusting you were dedicated to your studies. This was shortly before I noticed Mika's change in behavior. By some coincidence, I found out that Director Higashi's daughter and Mika were attending the same nursing university. At first, I believed what he said, that she was a hard-working young woman, but to find out it was all a lie. He said he never imagined she was just wasting the money on leisure. How do you think he'll feel once he hears the truth?
I have to go! I need to explain things to Daddy before he...
Anna storms off angrily, but her friend stays rooted to the spot.
Hey! What are you standing around for? Let's go! Huh? I only hung out with you for the money. You seriously think I didn't realize? Wow, pathetic. If you're broke now, I've got no use for you. So yeah, we're done. Bye!
After that, Higa-san was cut off financially by her father, including tuition support. She got her first part-time job, but juggling it with school proved impossible.
This sucks! I can't do this anymore, Daddy, help me!
She ended up failing several classes, had to repeat a year, and was eventually fired from her job for being late too often. Unable to bear it, she dropped out of college altogether. Now, she lives by selling her belongings and stays holed up in her room. Her money-chasing friend became infamous on campus too.
Can you believe her? Pretending to be a bestie, then dumping her the second the money dried up?
Unsurprisingly, she couldn't make new friends and eventually left the university as well. Meanwhile, I've gotten to know my son much better since then. Thanks again for being such a good friend to Mika.
I really like Mika. I feel comfortable being around her. Truth is, I wasn't always this flashy. I used to be super plain and left out a lot. That's why I tried dressing up when I got to college, to see if I could make friends that way.
I heard the story being mocked by Higashi's ex-friend at the coffee shop. But it's not something to make fun of. My son made a brave choice to take that first step.
There was a time in class where we had to pair up for training, and I saw this girl struggling by herself. She reminded me of my past self, and before I knew it, I was walking toward her. That girl was Mika. We've been friends ever since. And honestly, the more time I spent with Mika, the more I realized I was the one being saved. Sure, I like the flashy version of myself, but I don't hate who I used to be either. Mika noticed that too, and she said, "No matter what kind of Mai-chan you are, you'll always be my friend." Thanks to that, I can be my true self when I'm with her.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Also, Mika's told me a lot about you, Yusuke-san. She said you're a wonderful big brother. I always wanted to meet you. And now that I have, you're even more kind and cool than I imagined. I really like you.
What? After a few more dates, some time passed, and we became a couple. Almost 4 years have gone by since then. Am I too plain for you? Is this okay?
Not at all. If you kept being that negative, Mika's gonna scold you, you know. Anyway, what's this important talk about? If it's a breakup, I'm not listening.
No way! I brought you here today because I want to give you this! You're graduating this year, so it might be a little too early, but will you marry me?
Yes, I'd love to!
If you reject friendships just because someone is different, you'll never build any meaningful bonds. Mika now smiles so brightly. It's hard to imagine she ever went through that gloomy phase. And we, through all our changes and connections, will continue nurturing true love from here on. Being together as if it were natural, as if it had to be that way. I don't have friends like that. I keep my connections broad and shallow, making sure the atmosphere flows smoothly. Not belonging to any particular group, it's a carefree way to live, but at times, it can be lonely.
Kochi! Over here, over here! Jeez, hurry up already, you're so slow!
The two girls grab my hands and take off running. Wait, there's no need to rush! What are you two doing?
It's trending right now. Come on, Kochi, record a video. We'll post it on social media.
This is what's popular? Fine, but what's so fun about recording a video where nothing happens?
Just do it. The sooner we finish, the better.
If you don't want to do it, then why are you even...
This turned out great, yo!
The girl with the bright, gentle smile is Yumi Shirahase, and...
Yeah. Are you really going to post it? Well, if you're fine with it, then whatever.
The girl with a tsundere air of embarrassment is Yo Kumosuki. They've been friends since elementary school, childhood friends basically. But until now, I've only ever been a classmate to them. If you don't like it, you should just say no, Kumosuki.
Shut up! It's not like I hate it or anything. Don't worry. I never do anything Yo doesn't want. This is a secret video just for the three of us.
So it's getting shelved, huh? Well, that was fun to watch. It all started with something small. When we entered middle school, I somehow ended up spending time with them.
Yumi, we're here. Let's go home. Okay. See you tomorrow, Yo, Koichi.
Yumi runs toward her parents, her smile full of happiness. But as I watched to Yumi's back, I couldn't help but wonder what was on Yo's mind as she stared after her. Kumosuki? Was something wrong?
Nothing. I was just thinking. She looks really happy.
You really do like her, huh?
Let's just go home.
Shirahase transferred into her class in 3rd grade. Before that, she had been in a children's home in the neighboring town. The parents from earlier are her foster parents, something she only told me a little while ago. You knew about Shirahase's past way before I did, huh?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not with her out of pity.
I know, you're just that kind, Kumosuki.
I don't recall ever being kind to you, though.
Tough luck for me then. I don't recall ever getting kindness from you either. Yo could be prickly with me, but before we knew it, the three of us had naturally started spending time together. Can't believe we all ended up at the same high school.
Isn't it great? It's fun. I'm really happy.
We graduated middle school and moved on to the same high school. It's a slightly more academically challenging school.
You didn't force yourself to match with us, did you? You really studied hard for this. What? Were you that desperate to keep up?
Yeah, that's right. Back in the summer of our 3rd year, you laughed at my school choice, and it pissed me off so much.
What? Are you compromising on your school? Such a low rank.
Hey, cut it out! Stop making yourself the villain in my story! Seriously, the way you talk gets under my skin.
But thanks to you riling me up, I studied like crazy and made it into a decent school. Maybe I should be grateful.
Gah, I got nothing to say to that. What, Shirase? Don't you start laughing too?
Sorry. I'm so excited for high school life. I'm really happy.
Yo scoffs, while Shirahase laughs like a blooming flower. Wait, what kind of narration is this? Shirahase's smile is so dazzling, it's throwing my thoughts off track.
Let's have a great time in high school, Koichi.
Yeah, of course. Shirahase never stops smiling. She always lifts my spirits. And thanks to Kumosuki pushing me, I get to spend 3 days with them. Kumosuki, same as always. Thanks for pushing me.
Are you a masochist? Well, if Yumi's happy, then I guess it's fine.
At that moment, our carefree high school days seemed full of excitement. But soon, things started to change. Huh? She's out for bereavement leave?
Yeah, the teacher mentioned it this morning. Yumi didn't tell you to? She always talks about you guys in class, so I thought she'd have at least contacted you.
In our first year, Kumosuke and I ended up in the same class, while Shirahase was placed in a different one. Still, it was a daily routine for us to visit her during breaks, so today, we had gone to her classroom as usual. Kumosuke, you haven't heard anything? She would tell you, right?
I don't know. It's not like I know everything about her.
For some reason, Kumosuke's expression looked a little wounded just then.
Sorry for worrying you.
A week later, Shirahase returned to school with a wobbly smile.
Yumi, are you okay? You didn't contact us at all. Sorry. Everything happened so suddenly, and it was chaotic. But I'm fine now. Thanks, yo.
Apparently, her foster mother had passed away in an unexpected accident, but Shirahase still smiled at us. Hey, Kumosuke.
What?
Shirahase, she's still smiling like always, but doesn't something feel off to you?
If you noticed, then obviously I did too.
Her foster mother had welcomed her wholeheartedly, but we had always known her foster father was distant. Now that her mother's gone, Shirahase is...
But I see. So you noticed too.
Huh?
It's nothing. That girl always tries not to worry me too much. She won't talk about things that would make me concerned. You should be the one to ask her. You can at least do that, right?
Yeah, I know. There wasn't much we could do as powerless students. Kumosuke probably understood that. But around that time, we started to change little by little. Huh? Kumosuke, you're taking the day off tomorrow too?
Yeah? So what? Girls have a lot to deal with, like that monthly princess day.
She probably meant her period, but lately, Kumosuke had been skipping school more often. Though, something about the frequency didn't quite match up with her cycle. As a guy, I couldn't exactly pry into her period schedule.
I see. So Yo's absent today too.
The next day at lunch, I was eating with Shirahase alone. Yeah, she said it's her princess day, but she's been skipping a lot lately. But you too, right? You've been missing school more often. Are you and Kumosuke really okay? It was getting harder for Shirahase to even keep up a smile. Even without me or Kumosuke noticing, the exhaustion on her face was obvious.
I've been working a part-time job at night. I needed to contribute to the household. It's the least I can do for the two people who took me in.
Tucking her hair behind her ear while smiling. That was her tell. It was something she did when she was pushing herself too hard. Apparently, her foster father had told her to get a job, and now she was barely getting any sleep. Alright, tomorrow, when Kumosuke comes, let's eat lunch together like we used to. We'll talk about stupid things and laugh like idiots.
Koichi? Yeah, that sounds nice. Thanks.
We were still kids, bound by our parents' rules. There wasn't much we could do. That's why I believed that protecting this small warm place with them was all I could do. Hey, what did you just say? Time passed, and the day of our high school graduation arrived. On what was supposed to be a joyous occasion, I felt the warmth drain away.
Like I said, I'm going to an elite university overseas. We live in different worlds now. This is goodbye.
Why the hell didn't you tell us about this sooner? We were always together.
Why are you so mad? No matter how close you are, people have things they don't want to share. Right, Yumi? You understand, don't you? That's...
Apparently, Kumosuke had been skipping school to attend prep classes. She had been working hard since her first year, determined to get into a prestigious university overseas. She was naturally gifted and handled everything with ease, so it was no surprise she had gotten in. This spring, she was leaving for good. Are you serious? Kumosuke, you didn't even tell Shirahase? Something this important?
Ugh, you're so noisy! I told you, didn't I? Besides, as long as Yumi has you, she'll be fine.
What are you talking about? You and I aren't the same.
What's the difference? Oh wait, you guys aren't just friends anymore. Didn't know that.
She dodged my words effortlessly, putting up a wall so I couldn't press further.
Ugh, I have to go, the teacher wants to see me. Since I'm the first student from this school to get into a top international university, they're all excited.
Hey, wait a second! At least listen to what Shirahase has to say!
You do it! That's your job, isn't it?
Kumosuke let out a deep sigh before her expression faded into a cold smirk.
I don't have time for sentimentality. Dumb lowlife should stay away.
With those parting words, she turned her back on us.
Yo! Congrats on getting into university! Don't push yourself too hard over there, okay?
For a moment, Kumosuke hesitated. What was going through her mind?
Yo! Are you okay? I'll help you. But I can handle this much on my own.
It was a memory I didn't know. Something precious that belonged only to Shirahase and Kumosuke. But Yo quickly started walking again. She never looked back.
I really messed up, didn't I?
Shirahase. Even after having cruel words thrown at her, Shirahase still smiled bravely. Even I, an idiot, could tell she was struggling against a wave of sadness. Shirahase, I'll always be by your side.
Koichi?
Wait for me. I swear I'll come for you. I promise. That spring, I went to university in Tokyo. Shirahase didn't continue her education and went straight into the workforce. Kumosuke vanished from our lives, and our once dazzling youth came to an abrupt end. Harumiya, you didn't sleep again last night, did you? I was studying, and before I knew it, the sun was up. The moment I entered university, I started working toward my future. Lectures, certifications, seminars, saving up money. I had a mountain of things to do. The one who reached out to me was Kaito Kazama, someone I met at a business seminar. Seriously, you won't accomplish anything if you destroy your health. If you need anything, rely on me. Thanks, Kazama. The promise I made to Shirahase was mostly one-sided. Even so, I couldn't just leave her alone. I had to keep going. Just like they said. Kaito mumbled something under his breath. I asked, but he just brushed it off with a refreshing smile. Hey Yumi, why the hell is your pay so low this month? Give me more money. 5 years had passed, and Shirahase had been working non-stop. Do you have any idea how much money I spent on you?
I'm sorry.
Whenever I called, she always said she was too busy to meet. It wasn't hard to imagine how overwhelmed she was. That's why I kept saying that if we were going to adopt, we should have taken in a son. A boy has more ways to make money, you know. A girl is only worth anything until she's still young. And now what? My wife died protecting this useless orphan. What a joke. Shirahase's foster mother died back in high school while out shopping with her daughter. She shielded her from a car that ran a red light and lost her life. That's why Shirahase never tried to escape from her foster father. As a way to atone, she kept working endlessly. That's why you'd better make as much money as you can while you're still worth something. Both your real parents died in accidents, and now my wife too. You're a walking disaster. Shirahase had always been grateful to her foster parents. She must have worked hard all this time, believing it was for their sake. Are you still killing your own feelings, Shirahase?
Huh? Koichi?
Sorry for being late, Shirahase. I came to get you. It had been 4 years since I graduated from university. Now, at 26, I stood before Shirahase in a suit, smiling. And you are? I suppose it's understandable if you don't remember me. I'm merely an old classmate of your daughter's. As I bowed, Shirahase's foster father let out a mocking snort. Sorry, but my daughter is on her way to work. If you're here to hit on her, you can get lost. I'm aware. Shirahase, Yumi, has been working tirelessly, hasn't she? Even though all her earnings are under your control, she never complains. What's your point? Outsiders shouldn't interfere in other people's family matters. You're right. I'm an outsider, but Yumi is a dear friend. I can't just ignore her when she's silently crying out for help. Heh, you act so high and mighty. I'm this girl's foster father. Not only that, I'm a grieving man who lost his beloved wife because of her. I have every right to make her pay for it. He spoke without hesitation. He had probably told Shirahase these things to her face countless times before. Yumi didn't take your wife from you. The driver who ran the red light did. Shut up! You have no idea how much I loved my wife. If only she hadn't protected Yumi, this wouldn't have happened. If only you had died instead. The words he threw at her were beyond cruel. For the first time, I saw Shirahase's smile shatter as tears spilled from her eyes. There are some things you should never say. No matter how painful it was, Yumi always smiled. She suppressed her grief and still smiled. And now I finally understand why. She's been slowly killed by you all this time. Your words are no different from a knife. You've already destroyed the girl your wife loved so much. President, it's time. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kaito.
Wait, President? Koichi, you're...
Yeah, that's actually what I came to talk about today. I'm here to recruit you, Shirase. President? I don't know what kind of company you run, but you can't just take her. It's probably some no-name startup that'll collapse in no time. President, you should introduce yourself properly. With a sigh, Kaito took his place next to me. He's my best friend and the president of Spring Sunset Inc. It's a rapidly growing company that was recently chosen as a business partner for a major corporation in the UK. During university, Kaito and I co-founded an IT company. Even though he's a co-owner, he always introduces me as the president. Spring Sunset Inc.? That's the upstart company that beat us in the bidding competition. So you finally understand. Yes, our company was chosen in that competition. Shirahase's foster father was an executive at a major IT company that had also competed against us. Every company had bet their future on that competition. As soon as he heard our name, he gritted his teeth. Shirahase, I'm sorry if this was sudden, but I never forgot my promise. That's why I came to get you. I don't want you to keep killing yourself like this, so I've prepared a place where you don't have to. This is my decision. I want to protect you, not just as a friend, but as the woman I love. I won't force you, but before you break completely, please rely on me anytime.
Koichi...
Eventually, it was time for me to leave for work, so I left with Kaito. Shirahase too had no choice but to head to her job, leaving her enraged foster father behind.
Good work today.
That evening, as Shirahase finished work, she narrowed her eyes against the golden sunset.
I should go home and talk to him again.
She clenched her fists and started walking, but then...
Finally, you're out. You sure are busy, Yumi. Huh? Yo! Yo, is that you? Huh. Figures you'd recognize me right away.
The person standing there was Kumosuki Yo, who had vanished from our lives after high school. Her once long hair was now short, her makeup flawless. Yet, Shirahase saw through it instantly.
You're still working yourself to the bone? I thought that guy would have come to get you by now. That guy? You mean Koichi? Yeah, you two are both low achievers. Might as well get together already. You're wrong! Because you like Koichi, don't you, Yo? What? Did you think I wouldn't notice? I've been watching you for so long, Yo. Of course I knew.
That day we graduated, Kumosuki deliberately pushed us away. She was afraid that if she stayed, she would only end up hurting Shirahase, so she chose to disappear.
That's ridiculous. Yo? That guy? I don't like him at all, not even a little. What about you? You always suppress your own feelings for the sake of others. Are you an idiot? You were the only one. The only one who ever noticed my pain.
Since childhood, Yo had been more capable than others, always relied upon by her peers.
As long as Yo handles it, everything will be fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take care of it. Well, thanks, Yo. You're amazing.
The admiration in her classmates' eyes was pure, without a trace of malice.
Yo, are you okay? Let me help.
The only one who ever reached out to her was Shirahase, who had just transferred to their school.
Huh? But I can handle this much on my own. You're always relied on because you can do anything, Yo. But doing everything alone must be tough. I felt like you were always enduring things for everyone else. That's why I wanted to help. Is that okay? Thank you, Yumi. Back then, your smile saved me. You made me realize I had been suppressing my own feelings all along. So why? Why can't you take care of your own heart? You stopped talking to me about anything, afraid of making me worry. But the one I always wanted to help most was you.
Yo had always been relied upon, always meeting others' expectations, but the one girl she wanted to save was Shirahase. Shirahase threw her arms around Yo, her long-lost best friend. Tears welled up in her eyes.
Jeez, you're such an idiot, Yo. I've always been saved by you. I was cold and trembling, but I could smile because you and Koichi were there. You two were my light, my warmth.
Shirahase's gentle voice sparkled like the setting sun, slowly melting the ice in Yo's heart.
That day we graduated, I said such awful things. I'm sorry, Yumi. I'm so sorry.
Yo had been silently supporting us all this time, ever since high school. She made sure Shirahase could be with me. She made sure I could go and bring Shirahase back. She hid her own feelings and stepped aside for Shirahase's sake.
Yeah, and I'm sorry too, Yo, for not relying on you properly.
Their clumsy yet kind friendship had not been broken. Bathed in the warm glow of the sinking sun, they cried together, letting everything out. After that, Shirahase made her decision and cut ties with her foster father. Annoyed, he quickly agreed to dissolve their adoption. However, not long after, the company where he served as an executive was absorbed by a major corporation and ceased to exist. I never thought things would turn out like this. Stripped of his executive position after the merger, he tried to turn to Shirahase for support, but...
We're strangers now. I'm sorry.
Shirahase refused him with a smile, leaving him in despair. This is nice. Real friendship. Right? My friends are the best. In the end, Shirahase rejected my confession. Not knowing about Yo's feelings, I simply thought I had been turned down.
Tough luck, Koichi Harumiya.
Needless to say, I ended up in a petty argument with Yo after she proudly put her arm around Shirahase like she had won. Hey Kaito, you're Yo's cousin, aren't you? You knew and didn't say anything? That's pretty underhanded, boss. Well, we're best friends now, aren't we? I had already realized it was Yo who had been pulling the strings to ensure my company's success from behind the scenes. The reason I met Kaito in university was because Yo had introduced us. and the fact that Yo worked at the UK corporation that became our business partner. That wasn't a coincidence either. Still, it was Yo who got me involved in all this, but you're the one who ruined me, boss. Quit looking at me like that and cut it out.
You two get along so well.
This isn't funny. By the way, Yo's long vacation was about to end. In a few days, she would be returning to the UK. Meanwhile, Shirahase was working at my company, steadily striving toward her dream of moving to the UK as well.
Thanks for keeping your promise. For protecting Yumi's place.
You're thanking me? Did you eat something weird in the UK?
Forget it, I take it back.
Suppressing your own heart for someone else's sake. Maybe that's something everyone experiences in life. But the only way to heal a wounded heart is through the people who truly see you. And, in the end, yourself. Like the warm glow of a spring sunset, I had learned the true strength of a friendship that never fades.
My name is Ryosuke Ama. I'm a plain, ordinary 26-year-old office worker. I see. So if I do this and that... Huh? Did you change your watch, senpai? Oh, you noticed? Of course. Do you know how much I pay attention to you? That sounds a little off, but thanks. I've wanted this for a long time. Work is going well. I'm admired by my cute juniors and living a trouble-free life.
Oh, Ryosuke, good work today.
When I head to the break room at lunchtime, she calls out to me, Satsuki Aranami. She's my junior at work and also my girlfriend. We always eat lunch together. Good work. Sorry for keeping you waiting. By the way, our company has a cafeteria, but... Satsuki prefers to eat here because she wants to be alone with me during this time, so it's become our routine.
Delicious. Your bento is always so good, Ryosuke. I look forward to it every day.
Satsuki is beautiful and has a great figure, but she also has a big appetite. It surprised me at first, but I've come to see it as one of her charms. I'm glad to hear that. It's just a simple assortment of dishes, though. I make lunch for her every day. Apparently, she's not good at cooking. Well, I don't mind since she enjoys it so much. In fact, I'm happy to do it. So, this is where you two have been eating lunch. The guy who suddenly appears is Soji Kurohara. He's also my junior, but he's got a strong personality. Maybe too strong. Haranami, are you really satisfied with such a cheap-looking bento? That's rude, Kurohara, but I have to admit, your bento looks fancy. He's holding a clearly high-end bento. Then...
This bento, could it be that trending?
As expected of you, Aranami, you've got a keen eye. That's right. This is the famous Love Koi Gourmet high-end bento.
Oh, I knew it! I just saw it on social media this morning. Wow, it looks amazing. So delicious.
Right. It's on a whole different level compared to that meager excuse of a bento. Looks like you changed your watch too, but it looks cheap. Look at me. This watch is one of only 10 in the world. My suit, custom-made top-tier quality. My family is wealthy, and I was taught that people in high positions should care about what they wear. Yep, this is just how he is, so everyone in the office hates him. Yeah, but aren't you going to eat? Your fancy bento's getting cold. Huh, true high-class bento is delicious even when it's cold. Still, fresh is best. I keep eating my bento quietly, ignoring Soji's boasting. Hey, Aranami, why don't you go out with me instead? If you're with me, You can eat high-class meals every day. You can have anything you want.
Huh?
What? Kurohara, what the hell are you saying? There are jokes you just don't make. I'm not joking. Are you really okay letting such a premium man slip away? This is ridiculous. There's no reason to listen to this. Let's go, Satsuki.
A wealthy family, gourmet meals every day, so many things I haven't eaten yet, so many more to try.
Satsuki? A bad feeling creeps up in my chest, and unfortunately, my bad feelings are usually right.
Ryosuke, sorry for the sudden message, but let's break up. Thank you for everything. Your bentos were delicious.
No way. Did I lose to a high-class bento? I never expected my bento to win against a luxury one, but this is just too cruel. I was nothing more than a meal provider. I stare blankly, unable to process it. The next day, I try to act normal as I come to work. I guess this is just the price of office relationships. Well, apparently, I'm the only one thinking that way. Soji has already reeled her in, and now they're showing off their relationship for everyone to see. Satsuki, where do you want to go for dinner tonight? I'll take you anywhere.
Really? Then how about?
Our coworkers seem to have figured out the situation, and their gazes are icy. Are you okay?
Soji has no shame, boasting about stealing your girlfriend right in front of everyone. It's embarrassing to watch.
Everyone is trying to cheer me up. This really is a kind workplace. Thank you, everyone. Sorry for causing a fuss. I'm fine, really. I don't want to bring the office mood down because of me, so I bow my head in gratitude. I tell myself I'll be okay and that I'll get through this, but then...
Hello, this is Oya, your landlord. I'm really sorry, but some urgent repairs need to be done. We need you to temporarily vacate the apartment.
What? I have to move out? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. A single phone call from my landlord is enough to deal the finishing blow. Why does misfortune always come in waves? I sigh and lower my head. I've lost my girlfriend and now my home, at least temporarily. A few days later, I arrive at a certain place with my things. Sorry for the sudden request, sis. You really saved me. Thanks for letting me stay.
Don't be so formal.
This is my older sister, Misa Ama. Since our parents' house is too far away from my office, I decided to rely on her kindness.
Hello. So you're Ryosuke. Oh, let me introduce her. This is my roommate, the lovely Himeka.
Wait, what? You didn't tell me about this.
Yeah, I figured you'd react that way. Looking forward to living with you, Ryosuke.
Her name is Himeka Hanabatake, apparently a close friend of my sister and a fellow freelancer. Since they both work independently, they live together to support each other. First time hearing about it. Why didn't you tell me? I'm going to be a huge burden.
Oh, please. If I told you in advance, you would have chickened out and refused to come.
Of course I would.
That's ridiculous. What kind of sister wouldn't help her little brother when he's in trouble? Yeah, that's right.
Well, since Himeka has agreed to let me stay, I gratefully accept her offer. Sis, how's work been lately? You're a web designer, right?
Yeah, everything's going great. I landed a contract with a really good company and I had a meeting with them today.
Misa suddenly remembers something and makes a disgusted face.
But there was this really awful client. I couldn't believe someone like that actually exists. Really? Judging by your face, they must have been pretty bad. That sounds rough. Thanks, Himeka. Oh yeah, your apparel shop seems to be doing pretty well too. Yeah, it's still just online, but I've been getting more and more orders lately. It's all thanks to the website Misa made for me. I really appreciate it.
Apparently, Himeka graduated from a fashion design school, worked for an apparel company for 6 years, and then started her own online shop, which has been gaining traction through social media promotion.
But more importantly, Ryosuke, we need to talk about you. I heard most of it over the phone, and let me tell you, I'm absolutely furious!
Huh? I'm fine, really. A lot happened, but...
A lot? Misa told me everything. It's just awful. I'll tear them apart for you.
Himeka? Big sister? Wait, what?
Himeka's an only child, so she always wanted a little brother. Congrats, Ryosuke. You just got another gorgeous sister.
A week has passed. The renovations in my apartment have been delayed due to rain, so I still can't go back. I'm home. Himeka, are you working?
Oh, welcome back, Ryosuke. I was just looking up some clothes I wanted. It's from a brand that released it a while ago. They didn't have it in stores, so I was thinking of buying it online. But looking through these listings, there are so many fakes. I have to be careful.
Huh. I guess there really are a lot of counterfeit brand items out there. I don't know much about fashion, but I'd be pretty upset if I ended up buying a fake. I was just thinking that when...
Huh?
Himeka? Something wrong?
Ryosuke, will you be my model?
Huh? Model?
Yeah, I've been thinking about selling men's clothing too. You're tall and have a great build, perfect for modeling. For social media promotions, I'll shoot the photos in a way that doesn't show your face, so don't worry.
I never thought someone like me, who knows nothing about fashion, could do something like this, but Himeka was completely serious.
It would really help me out if you could model for me. Is that a no?
It's not a no. She's adorable. How could I possibly turn this down? From then on, I spent my free time, weekends and after work, modeling for Himeka. This outfit is really comfortable. It seems easy to match with different styles too.
Yeah, my sense of fashion is top-notch. You look amazing.
Himeka brags about her skills, but she really does have great taste. Even someone as clueless as me has started to enjoy fashion. Little by little, I gained confidence in myself, and before I knew it, seeing Satsuki and the others at work no longer affected me. Now that I've started caring about fashion, I've even started paying attention to the suits I wear for work. As I get ready in the morning, I start thinking it might be time to buy a new one. This feeling. I've been here before.
Hey, Ryosuke. After work today, let's go look at suits. I want to buy one for you.
What? No way, that'd be too much.
It's a thank you gift for being my model. Come on, let me do this for you.
She genuinely wants to do this for me. Honestly, I should be the one thanking her for all the support. Thank you. I actually was thinking of getting a new one, so could you help me pick it out? With that promise made, I said my goodbyes and left for work.
I did it. Good for you. Ah, Misa, you are awake?
After finishing work, I was waiting for Himeka at the station. I had asked if I should stop by home first, but she told me to wait here since the store was nearby. Both Misa and Himeka are always so busy. Maybe I should cook them a nice dinner tomorrow. Since moving in, I've been cooking and cleaning to do my part. Without this routine, I probably wouldn't have held myself together, just as I was thinking that. Huh, no way. Is that the loser senpai standing there all alone? Looks like they're on their way to dinner after work. Soji and Satsuki were there. What a disaster. Running into you guys even after work. Haha, spending your precious after hours all alone? How sad. Soji exaggerates his movements, showing off his clothes and accessories. More than annoyed, I just find his behavior embarrassing to watch. Look at her, senpai. Don't you think Satsuki looks way better than when she was with you? You do, right? I even bought her this, a Teor brand bag, the one from that famous designer. It's true that Satsuki dresses more extravagantly now. I guess that's Soji's influence. Well, I liked my girlfriend better the way she was before, but to each their own. Satsuki's expression darkened slightly. Seems like my words got to her.
Sorry for the wait, Ryosuke. Oh, do you know them?
Her voice, light and cheerful, clears the gloomy air. It's Himeka. I wasn't waiting long, and I just finished my conversation with them. Let's go.
Oh, well, okay then.
I don't want to drag Himeka into this. I try to leave as if nothing happened, but of course, they won't let me. Wait a second, senpai. That woman is insanely beautiful. No way. Don't tell me she's your new girlfriend. Soji, stop. You're being rude to someone you just met. Who cares about that? Hey, lady, you should ditch this guy. He's a loser who only wears cheap junk. That watch he just got looks like a total knockoff, doesn't it? It's obvious he's trying to insult me while sucking up to Himeka.
Huh?
Himeka?
Where did you buy that suit and bag?
Huh, you've got good taste to notice this. This outfit is from the famous brand LVK. It's a rare piece that's no longer on sale. Man, it was tough to track this down. Soji was bragging proudly, his nose in the air, but...
That's a fake, isn't it?
Huh? A fake? No way.
If you don't believe me, I can look it up for you. I actually work in the apparel industry, and because of that, I'm familiar with everything from budget fashion to high-end brands. And I've been researching men's suits a lot lately, so I could tell at a glance. Counterfeit brand goods have been spreading recently, so I've been extra cautious when shopping online. By the way, the bag that lady over there is holding is also fake. The hardware details are slightly off. Oh, wait, mine too? But Soji, you said you bought this from the official store! That bag is super popular and completely sold out everywhere, right? Because of that, the apparel industry knows that there are tons of counterfeits in circulation.
No way. Do you know how much I paid for this suit and bag? It seems Soji himself was tricked into thinking they were real. He looks utterly deflated. I see. So your wealthy parents told you to be mindful of what you wear. And yet you were strutting around in fakes, thinking they were real? I might have gone a little too far with that jab, but after everything he's put me through, I think I've earned it. My parents have nothing to do with this. I don't need to hear that from a guy wearing a cheap watch.
Ryosuke's watch is a high-end piece.
What?
It's from a rather niche brand, so it's understandable if you don't recognize it. Many of their models go for close to 1,000,000 yen. This one too is rather pricey and well-crafted. Watch.
That's impossible.
That's right. Just as Himeka said, this watch cost me nearly 1,000,000 yen. I saved up for it and finally bought it.
Luxury brands are certainly wonderful. Wearing them can boost your confidence. But affordable fashion is just as valid. Being surrounded by things you love, that's what really matters. Using brand names to boost your image is meaningless if the person underneath is empty. Oh, and by the way, selling counterfeits as if they were genuine is a crime, so be careful.
Gah.
Himeka's words are irrefutable, leaving Soji speechless. Then,
Huh? Himeka? Ryosuke? What's going on here? A lover squirrel?
by pure chance, we ran into my sister while she was working.
Misa, you're done with your meeting? Yep. I was just heading home, but... Huh? Ah! You're that guy!
Gah! For some reason, my sister glares at Soji with a furious expression. Meanwhile, Soji looks like he's about to wet himself. Sis, you know him?
This guy was a nightmare customer at one of my client meetings, the one I told you about.
Apparently, my sister made the website for that high-end bento shop, Love Koi Bistro. She went there for a business meeting, and on her way out, she decided to buy a bento.
Hey, you! Can't you see this brand? Food like this is meant for high-class people like me. Lowly commoners like you should give up your spot for me. I absolutely have to get this bento today.
Sir, please calm down.
Hey, you arrogant idiot! Using brand names as an excuse to act like a jerk? You're not just lowering your own worth, you're dragging that brand down with you. If you're going to be a nuisance to this store and its customers, then get lost. Otherwise, get to the back of the line and wait like everyone else.
As you might have guessed, my sister had a bit of a wild side when she was younger. Anyway, that situation was resolved, but...
Got it? Don't you ever pull that crap again. That place is a very important client of mine. If you cause any more trouble, you know what'll happen, right?
Please spare me. I'm so sorry.
Hey! Soji, what about dinner? Ugh, seriously, what the hell?
Left behind, Satsuki stands there dumbfounded. Then, as if something clicks, she turns toward me.
Ryosuke, All right, you two better get going before the store closes. Come on, it's date night. Date night? Misa, cut it out.
Sis? Okay, I get it. Stop pushing. Being practically shoved along, Himeka and I finally start walking away.
Ooh. Now then. Nice to meet you. I'm Ryosuke's sister. Hi. Let's see. You're his ex, right? Dumped him for a high-end bento? Weird. I could have sworn Ryosuke's homemade lunches were pretty delicious. Of course! Lately, I've been craving his bento more than any fancy meal. Oh?
What followed was a ruthless interrogation from my sister. Rumor has it that Satsuki lost her appetite for a while. Later on, it turns out that some coworkers had witnessed the station scene, and word spread like wildfire in the company. Soji, who always bragged about his luxury brands, became a laughing stock and soon quit. On top of that, someone had posted about his Love Koi Bistro incident online, and his shame was now broadcast nationwide. Why? Why is this happening to me? The post went viral, reaching his parents. Shortly after, they contacted the company to apologize. "We don't recognize such a disgraceful son," they said. Soji was officially disowned. As for Satsuki, her reputation was already bad for ditching me for Soji. But now, with his disgrace, her credibility was completely shot. Apparently, she had only been with him for the fancy meals. And she wore the brand items just because he gave them to her.
Lately, nothing tastes good. I just want Ryosuke's bento again.
Too bad. She's never eating one of my lunches again.
Yeah, it looks great on you.
That night, I rushed to buy a suit, letting Himeka pick one out for me. Since it was from a well-known brand, it was expensive, so of course, I paid for it myself.
Oh, you've got good taste, I have to say.
Meanwhile, the repairs on my apartment were finally completed, and I was able to return home. Seeing Himeka's eyes shine with excitement as she looked at me, I found myself wanting something more. Then, can I ask for one more thing?
Of course. What is it? I'll do anything.
Anything? That's a problem, because when it comes to a confession, I want your honest feelings.
Huh? Wait, does that mean?
Himeka, I like you. Thank you for giving me confidence. Will you go out with me?
Yes! If you're okay with someone like me, I'd love to.
Her face is as red as an apple. Right now, she might be the cutest person in the world.
All right. Tonight we celebrate. Let's drink.
Just like Himeka said, wearing brand name clothes can give you confidence and help push you forward. But if you rely too much on their value, you'll have nothing left when they're gone. From now on, I want to be someone who doesn't just wear brands, but is worthy of being admired just as much as they are.
Koyama, do you know this YouTuber? I'm hooked. I stay up until 3 a.m. watching them.
What? Kinoshita, you're into them too? I watch them a lot. The fish dishes they make every time look so delicious.
Fish dishes? I wonder if it's the same person I watch. My name is Leo Hikage. I'm 26 years old and work at the local branch of a company headquartered in Tokyo. I like watching movies and YouTube videos. I'm not good at communicating with people.
Did you see the video this person posted yesterday? It was about eating deep-sea fish.
I saw it. It looks surprisingly delicious.
I'm not good with that kind of gross stuff. Last week's trading card opening video was interesting.
What? Koyama? Do you like trading cards? I'd love to talk about this too. I can participate in the conversation in my mind like this, but...
Hikage, do you watch YouTube? We're just talking about it.
Well, When I try to join the conversation, I get so nervous that I can't continue speaking. I'm socially awkward.
Oh, were you busy with work? Sorry to bother you.
Idiot. I watch YouTube every day. I'm subscribed to the channel, and I have the merchandise. There are many friendly and kind people in the company, but I can't keep up a conversation and fit in. Seriously? Country bumpkins always stick together, don't they? Don't bother talking to this socially awkward guy. Don't you feel sorry for him? He's Kento Negishi. He's my colleague who transferred from the Tokyo headquarters this spring. Maybe because he's from Tokyo, he often treats us locals like country bumpkins. And he's especially harsh on me, a gloomy introvert.
Well, I guess it was bad of me to talk to Hikage while he was working.
I'm okay.
Oh, good. Then, if you'd like, how about lunch now?
Nah, I'll pass. I'm not interested in getting along with you guys. A chance to talk? But will the atmosphere get awkward if I go with them? Sorry, I have some other work to do, so I'll pass.
Okay, let's go another time.
No, I did it again. Such a rare chance. Is it too late now? But what reason should I give for refusing? Human relationships are difficult. I'm always like this at work. An object of concern for my colleagues, except for Nagishi. I couldn't talk well again today. I hope they didn't feel bad that I declined lunch. I hate my social awkwardness, but I hate it even more that it makes others feel uncomfortable. Maybe I should invite them to lunch tomorrow. No. My heart would jump out of my mouth. While muttering to myself and changing clothes.
Big brother, let me stay overnight.
Yeah. A sudden visitor arrived. It's my younger sister, Akari, who is 3 years younger than me. She often stays over, so I gave her a spare key just in case. It seems she used it to get into my apartment. Don't just show up. I told you to contact me if you're staying over.
I did about 5 minutes ago. It hasn't been read yet, but I thought it'd be okay. And as always, those glasses and bags.
Mind your own business. This is the most comfortable for me. Maybe because we've always been close, even though she's of age. Akari often comes over unannounced like this. Also, Akari is a beautiful girl who even I, her older brother, find captivating. And she's a social butterfly. In other words, she's the complete opposite of me.
Oh well, can I film a video in your apartment now?
Do whatever you want. You'd film it even if I said no, right? Akari has been working as a YouTuber since she was 20. The number of subscribers seems to have recently surpassed 500,000, and she's doing well.
There have been some strange comments lately. Look, isn't this comment from Ken super annoying?
Let me see. Even if a gloomy introvert or a plain girl wears these clothes, they won't look cute. That's a mean comment.
Right? I wish they stopped saying things that hurt people.
Akari sighs. Then her face lights up, as if remembering something.
Oh, that's right. I had a favor to ask you today.
A favor? Having a bad feeling, I listened to Akari's request and... Absolutely not. Despite my desperate refusal, I was forced to comply. The next day, dragging my fatigue from being bossed around by Akari, I arrived at work. And found my colleague, Aika Izumichi, alone in the break room. Izumichi is also a low-key type like me, but unlike me, I often see her talking amicably with other colleagues.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Is she crying? Izumichi, what's wrong? Did something happen?
Huh? Oh, Hikage? My eyes were itchy, so I was putting in eye drops.
Eye drops? Is that so? I'm sorry. I thought you were crying. I messed up. She's definitely creeped out.
You misunderstood. My eyes have been getting itchy since I switched to contacts. Have you ever used contacts, Hikage? I've been cleaning them properly, but they still itch.
You might have a sensitivity to the cleaning solution. Or maybe the material doesn't suit you. I've used contacts before because Akari insisted, so I can give you some advice.
Really? Hey, could you tell me more over lunch? I have to go back to work soon, so I was hoping we could talk more slowly, if it's not a bother.
it's not a bother at all. I'd be happy to. I hesitated for a moment, but after yesterday's blunder, I replied enthusiastically.
Great. See you at lunch then.
Lunch with a colleague? And a girl at that? Can I accomplish this important mission? I'm terrified. But when lunchtime comes and I go to the nearby diner with Izumichi, my nervousness unexpectedly fades away quickly.
I was surprised when you spoke to me, but you're so kind to worry about me.
I'm so embarrassed I misunderstood. But anyone would be concerned if they saw someone wiping their eyes like that. Although I'm a little nervous, I'm surprised how normally I can talk. Izumichi's gentle demeanor helped me a lot. When we returned to the company, it was impossible for our colleagues not to notice me and Izumichi together.
It's rare for Hikage and Izumichi to have lunch together. Come with me next time.
No, I'll join you then too.
Yeah. Let's go. After talking to Izumichi, I gradually started having more conversations with my colleagues. A few weeks later, chatting with colleagues before work became part of my daily routine.
What? YouTuber Akari is Hikage's younger sister?
Well, actually, it's not something I should brag about, but...
You can brag about it. I'm a huge fan of Akari. And so is Aika, right?
Wow. So I've been indirectly talking to Akari's DNA?
Izumichi, calm down. That thought is a little scary. Damn it. What are they talking about so happily? He was just a gloomy introvert who didn't fit in with the other employees. It's not fair. You guys have so much time to chat. It must be easy working in the local branch. Although I can talk with my colleagues now, I still have trouble with Negishi. Even when Kinoshita invited him, he wouldn't join in the conversation, and he even makes sarcastic remarks like this. Maybe I seemed cold like this a while ago too. I reflect belatedly. And Hikage, finish compiling this data by today. You have plenty of time to chat, don't you? Huh? But isn't this data Negishi's responsibility? I'm busy. I've discussed it with the manager, and they've asked you to do it. A gloomy guy like you has to show results at work, or you'll quickly become a window-gazing employee.
Negishi, you shouldn't have that attitude when asking for a favor.
That's right. Can't you ask more politely?
Huh? Why do I have to bow down to this guy?
Hey, Negishi, cut it out. Don't you know what manners are?
Calm down. It seems like the manager told me to do this, so I'll compile the data. But it would be better for both of us if we were more friendly, so next time... Yeah, I'll try my best. Oh, it's too much trouble. Don't ask me for instructions every time you compile the data. Well then, see ya.
Hikage, I'll help you compile the data.
Thank you. But Izumichi, you have your own work, right? I can manage by myself.
No, I have some free time now, and... Wait, this?
Kinoshita and Koyama also offered to help, but I declined, saying that we could handle it ourselves. Thanks to Izumichi's help, we were almost able to finish the data by the morning. Since Negishi was nowhere to be seen, I decided to invite Izumichi to lunch as a thank you before reporting to him.
Akari is really beautiful, and I can feel how much she cares about her fans.
I never knew Izumichi was such a big fan. Would you like to meet her sometime if there's a chance?
What? Really? But I might disappoint her if she meets someone like me.
That will never happen. You know how much Akari cares about her fans, right, Izumichi? Besides, you're very charming too. Sorry. I said something presumptuous. Forget what I just said.
Hikage, you're so honest and straightforward. You thought I was crying and talked to me, and now you're encouraging me like this. That kind of gentleness is also charming.
Izumichi, please stop. I'm embarrassed.
You started it, Hikage. It's a tie.
What are you guys doing? Flirting at a cheap diner like this? You gloomy introverts are a perfect match. The pleasant and embarrassing atmosphere was ruined by Negishi, and I felt discouraged. More than anything, I felt an indescribable frustration at him making fun of Izumichi. Izumichi is a kind person who helped me get along with my colleagues. Please don't make fun of her. Yeah, whatever. Just go back and do your work. Negishi left after saying that, and we finished our lunch without much conversation. Back at the company, I immediately showed the compiled data to Negishi. I've compiled the data from this morning. Could you please check it? Also, about this part. Huh? There are no numbers! You call this compiled data? No, the numbers you gave me, Negishi, seem to be different from the actual data, so I wanted to confirm. Huh? Are you saying my calculations are wrong? Since when did you get so smart? But after checking it multiple times, we found that the numbers were wrong. Are you getting cocky just because you made a few friends at work? A guy like you should just follow someone competent like me. Instead of wasting time complaining, just put in the numbers I told you.
Excuse me for interrupting. I helped with the data compilation, and the numbers Negishi gave you were wrong. Could you please do the calculations just to confirm?
Fine, I'll do it. Let's see. Huh? Is it wrong? Izumichi and I checked multiple times. If there are no other problems, I'll just correct this part. Hold on. I'll check if there are any other mistakes you made. Negishi looked over the data multiple times, as if searching for flaws, but it seems he couldn't find any mistakes. Well, it seems to be fine. See? You can do it if you try.
Hey, Negishi, I'll say it again. Don't you know manners?
It's awful that you can't even say thank you after asking for help.
What? It's none of your business.
Yes, it is. We can't just stand by and watch our important colleague be treated like a pawn.
Then you should have helped. Don't butt in only at times like this.
Huh? Of course we were going to help if Hikage was in trouble. But we were told there were enough people, so we allocated resources to other tasks. What were you doing anyway? You were taking breaks all the time, so you didn't look very busy.
And you? Why are you always making fun of Hikage? Who do you think you are? I don't care if you worked at the head office or whatever. Looking down on others is the worst thing a person can do. If you have complaints about this department, why don't you submit a transfer request and go back?
You guys cut it out. You're getting cocky just because I'm listening quietly.
Hey! What's with all this shouting?
The GM, noticing the commotion, intervenes. He is usually gentle and prioritizes the employees' opinions. Seems to have finally had enough.
Manager, about the matter that Negishi asked Hikage to do.
Hey, idiot! Stop! Koyama explains the situation to the manager, then...
Oh? I haven't heard about that. And I don't remember instructing anyone to ask Hikage to do it. What exactly is going on here, Negishi?
Well, that... Negishi starts stammering. Then, it came to light that everything Negishi said about being busy and being instructed by the manager was a lie. After that, Negishi was called into the meeting room by the manager and severely lectured.
Everyone is working hard with their own tasks. And yet you pushed your work onto your valuable colleague?
Also, flaws were found in other tasks that Negishi was in charge of. That day, including myself, we were all busy with corrections and had to work a little overtime. Damn it. If you hadn't interfered, this wouldn't have happened. Negishi, then you shouldn't have asked me to do your work.
Hikage, don't mind him too much.
Oh, right. You guys are hanging out because you're fellow losers. Plain people like you just want to lick each other's wounds. Izumichi looks hurt by Negishi's sudden insults. You were told not to look down on people, weren't you? Huh? Are you mad? But that's misdirected anger. It's not my fault you guys are playing. Negishi said that carelessly and left. I can't forget the hurt look on Izumichi's face. My chest aches, and I bite my lip. Sorry, Izumichi. You might get insulted by Negishi again if you're with me.
Don't worry about it, Hikage. It's all his fault.
We waited a while before heading towards the company exit to avoid running into him, but... Huh? Are you the real Akari? Wow, I'm a huge fan. Please give me your autograph.
I'm sorry, but I refrain from giving autographs to avoid causing public inconvenience.
Akari? What are you doing here? For some reason, Akari had come to the front of the company. Negishi noticed her quickly, and as a result, we ended up running into each other.
Oh, you finally came. I was thinking of staying over at your place today, but I forgot my key. It seems like you haven't been home, and you haven't read my messages, so I came to pick you up like this.
Huh? Wait, are you Akari? Are you the real one?
Izumichi, I'm sorry to surprise you. I didn't expect to introduce her at a time like this. Akari, this is Izumichi from my company. She's my colleague, and she's always been kind to me. Huh? Why is this guy talking so familiarly with Akari? And didn't Akari just say something about staying over and a key? Don't tell me. This guy is Akari's boyfriend? Akari, you should be careful about who you choose to date.
Yes?
A gloomy introvert like him is no good for you. He might even lower your status, Akari. The best match for a guy like him is a gloomy introvert like the one next to you. The man who should be dating Akari is a handsome guy like me.
Is that so? I understand your opinion very well.
Akari is forcing a smile. As her older brother, I can tell that this is a sign of suppressed anger. But Negishi doesn't seem to notice at all.
By the way, have you watched the video we posted yesterday?
Yes, of course. Your brother was quite handsome too. That's right. I'm sure your handsome brother would also object to you dating someone like this.
That handsome brother is this person.
What? Yes. What Akari asked me before was to film a video together. Hey, you idiot. I told you not to talk about that in public.
Because this person is making fun of my brother. I can't just stay silent.
What? No way. That can't be.
Huh? You don't believe me? Look at this.
Wait, what? And so, my glasses were forcibly removed and my bangs were pulled up. I quickly tried to cover my face with my arms, but I wasn't fast enough. And not only Negishi, but Izumichi too, widened their eyes at my exposed face. What's with that face?
Isn't he handsome? My brother is very shy because he takes after our super shy mom,
so he hides his face. But he's got a super strong face like our mom. Our carnivorous, handsome daddy did a great job catching such a mom.
Ah, stop it. So, the brother of the YouTuber I've been a fan of and leaving comments for is this gloomy introvert? And he's actually super handsome? Comments. Are you Ken Negishi? Your first name is Kento, right? How do you know my account name? My sister told me. She said she wanted you to stop leaving hurtful comments. Stop. I didn't.
Because it's unpleasant and seriously annoying. You keep insulting others, calling them gloomy introverts or plain. Other viewers probably think you're annoying too. I was watching, but I finally decided to block you.
No way. That's too much. I really like your videos and watch them every day.
So what if you like them? Do you think that excuse is insulting others?
Negishi, Akari has been troubled by your comments for a long time. And you said terrible things to Izumichi too. Please reflect on your actions. If you say anything else, I won't stay silent either. Damn it. Why me? Leaving the stunned Negishi behind, my sister and I left with Izumichi. After that, various changes happened around me. Negishi couldn't slack off at work after being scolded by the manager, and he became busy with tasks every day. Moreover, his work mistakes piled up, and his evaluation as an employee kept declining.
I heard Negishi was transferred to our branch because he couldn't do his job at the head office. No wonder. I feel like I have more work because of him. Ugh.
Negishi was transferred to a window-gazing department and became even more isolated in the company. Damn it. I should have gotten along with them. Due to his pride, Negishi chose the path of isolation. It shows how important it is to be honest. As for me... shouldn't we go for lunch soon? There's a reasonably priced Italian restaurant that opened nearby.
Oh, I'm in. Let's go for lunch soon.
Wait a minute. Let me just finish this task.
I've built relationships with my colleagues at work to the point where I can invite them to lunch. Izumichi, can you make it for lunch?
Yeah, I'll be done soon, so let's go together.
Izumichi's atmosphere has completely changed since she cut her hair. It seems she's become friends with Akari since that day and is getting beauty advice from her. Whew, she was already cute, but she's even cuter now. It's better to take action courageously than to worry and do nothing.
Aika has really become cute. Tell us who you like.
Huh? Izumichi, do you have someone you like?
A girl becomes cuter when she's in love. Well, I can imagine who it is.
With such a beautiful face, someone will snatch him away. I'll become more beautiful so that I can match him and definitely win him over.
By the way, as for my real face, it will continue to be hidden by the wary Izumichi. Everyone will scream when they see my true face at our wedding, a future that will arrive after Izumichi's persistent encouragement.